everybody, it's the Warhipster here, coming at you once again with another chapter in the tale of many Warhipsters. It's very exciting. It's chapter 6, and it's 2022. It is a new year, a new army for many, and, well, lots of new lovely models for us to look at. Now, some of you may be thinking, gosh, Adam's changed. He must have had a very strange experience over Christmas. Unfortunately, Adam is very busy this evening, catching up on various different things. He was unable to join us, but that meant that we were able to invite Mr. Biltongboob himself, colloquially known on this program as Mr. Boob. He is here. Sean, thank you so much for joining us. Hello, mate, and welcome to being on A Tale of Many Warhipsters, and not just featured on A Tale of Many Warhipsters. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Hello there. The classic Adam line. I'm very well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much for having me. It's very exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going down behind the curtain. But yeah, it's really nice to actually react with you guys to see what's going to be coming in from the community. So, very exciting times.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Rich is, of course, here as well. Hello, Rich. How are you?
Can't get rid of me.
I would never try to.
I'm good, Josh. Now, Josh, I am suffering from hobby burnout, so I'm looking forward to the good people of our community to give me some inspiration, invigorate me to pick up my paintbrush and not use it to scratch my head and actually paint something. So let's go and do this, team.
You're raring to go. Yeah,
I feel like we just need to.
I'm excited. I'm loving this energy. Let's get going then, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go then. Tale of Many Warhipsters, Chapter 6. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So here it is then, gents. Tale of Many Warhipsters, Chapter 6. And we start with me. Slight format change, because, well, Rich, you keep complaining about going first. So I thought I'd go first, and then you can follow me. So we're kicking off with me, and here we have it on the screen before you. Screamers of Tzeentch. So this was my contribution to my Chaos Demons. I do actually have one other slide, because my Chaos Demons are now finished, pretty much. I don't have enough stuff to take me for the next 6 months of the tale, because I've done it all for Goonhammer. But this is what I did. So 9 Screamers of Tzeentch, because I think they're amazing. I think they're potentially the next meta build, apart from, obviously, as anyone has recently noticed, Land Raiders. Unfortunately, we can't have any Chaos. We can't have any Chaos Demons Land Raiders, unfortunately. But yeah, there you go. Some Screamers of Tzeentch.
Oh,
They
mate.
look amazing.
My face is going to look really weird because I have to get a really good look at these, but they look absolutely gorgeous. I love the blend. What is that? Obviously, some kind of contrast.
Yes.
But yeah, 100%. That is just a really nice transition through your blues as well, mate. Great choice of colour there as well.
Oh, thank you very much.
The yellow, the eyes pop, the horns,
Yeah.
the little tusk things as well. They look really, real.
Yeah.
They look really cool as a unit. This is the thing when I was painting them, I did 3, obviously, and then I was like, oh, that looks good, and then I did the next 3, and I was like, oh, I'm starting to see it. And then when you see all 9 on the table, it does look like a shoal of, or a squadron, as I learnt, a squadron of stingrays. Yeah, stingray.
That was a good TV show.
You can just imagine them being in the warp, next to a ship going through the void. They look epic. I love them. I like the recipe for the bone. Can you recall it off the top of your head? The recipe for bone, because it's come out really nice.
Yes, indeed. So it's
Skeleton Horde.
It's Skeleton Horde, yeah. And then what you do is you let that dry, and then you add the wildwood over the top to about halfway, get a clean brush, and then just feather out the transition between so you don't get this hard straight line. And then it's a highlight of Screaming Skull that just goes all the way along. So it
Nice.
starts really stark in the Wildwood, and then it becomes like part of the scene once it gets into the skeleton horde. So it looks like the it looks like the highlight transitions, but it doesn't. It is literally just a line of skeleton horde that goes over to a darker to a brighter color.
You know what the best bit of this model is?
Go on.
It's, you know something funny is coming, don't you?
Don't say the stones, Rich.
I was gonna say the stones. You ruined it. I'm joking. It's all good.
Thank you. Like I said, I do have.
Yeah.
I do have another slide.
Go on, go for it.
Which I'll show you,
Alright, fine.
because my next project for the Tale of Many Warhipsters
Ooh.
Oh,
Look at that. Oh,
is going to be the Custodes.
mate, that is... So, some good Photoshop work there, mate. Really nice.
the overpaid janitors of the Emperor.
Would you say it's a 9 out of 10 Photoshop job? Probably a 2 out of 10 paint job, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not ready to give your score just yet. You have to wait till we go to the next slide. Leave me in suspense.
No, fair enough.
Valdor in the middle.
That is Constantin Valdor, yes.
Valdor. Because are you going to use Valdor as your... what's the thing for Custodes?
It's a warden.
Warden, yeah.
No, I'm going to use him as a Trajan Valoris proxy.
Oh, sorry. That's the one. That's what I was thinking.
I was saying their troop choice.
Oh, I don't have a clue. I literally have no idea. Nice. That's just, yeah, beautiful.
He does pop off the giant base, so for anyone out there thinking I'm modelling for advantage, he is on a 40mm base, so it does
Oh well, okay.
it does transfer. So he does
I
have
like
he has a game
Sister's
base.
bronze.
Oh, thank you. I was really pleased with it. I really wanted to do the sort of, when you get a box of them, it is the box art scheme, whereas all of the product photography of them now is in a similar gold to the Custodes. It's a bright, warm, modern gold with red. I really wanted to do the Horus Heresy era. Sort
The
of
bold
the bronze.
purple fits the bronze so well.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you. Really, really
Thinking
pleased.
nice about it. What's not good?
The stones?
Okay. The stones on this one are slightly off. So they're Alaris Terminators,
Yeah, Alaris Terminators, and then I've got an Alaris Terminator shield captain in the back there.
Oh, okay. And we've figured out what's the Custodes company's called? What is the equivalent? Host. What shield host is this?
So this is
right?
Emperor's Chosen.
Oh, okay.
It's just the Emperor's Chosen in the new codex is
These are the A team.
Yeah, they're kind of supposed to be just like the catch-all. So like for anyone who's got one that isn't a recognized one, so alternative paint schemes and all that stuff, but also the main dudes, like the box art ones with the gold and red, it's all Emperor's Chosen. So yeah, they just fit straight into the Emperor's Chosen.
They're chunky boys, aren't they?
They are. They certainly
Look
are.
at that 4,000 points of Custodes.
That's an apocalypse army right there.
It might as well be. I'm excited because, and we're just going to deviate a little bit in Age of Darkness. So Horus Heresy, in the Horus Heresy Codex book, where you have the Custodes section, it says on Valdor, well, it says on the Tribune, but it says that. It does say on the Valdor entry. It says Constantin Valdor. If you take a Custodes army, Constantin Valdor must be your warlord, unless the Emperor is present.
Ooh.
So we may well see, based on that, we may well see an Emperor model from from Horus Heresy at some point.
That'd be like £4,000.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm just quickly updating my socials to confirm an Emperor model, confirmed by the Warhipster. Yeah.
The man who's not on the inside says there might be an Emperor's model. But yes, there we go. So this is my next project, is I'm going to be doing Custodes over the remaining.
Nice mix as well, You went very chaotic before, now back to the light of the Emperor.
Yes.
Exactly. That's how I roll. That's how I like to roll.
Me and my Grey Knights will be best buddies with you, although the sisters will mean I can't do any powers, so maybe not.
Maybe not the bestest of buddies.
Because sisters are doing it for themselves.
Yes, they are. Don't sing it though. I'll get DMCA'd.
Yeah,
Right.
no, don't worry. I'm on it. Don't you worry.
Right, are you ready to move on?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so we're gonna move on now.
Oh wait, you want your mark? This, I'm feeling generous. After it's all be positive. I'm gonna give you a solid 10 out of 10, Josh. Nailed it. It's a rocks.
Yeah, for Photoshop.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Josh, absolutely unbelievable. Can't believe you started with this because mine's gonna be coming up soon. You get.
That's what I like to do. Just change the format up.
Yeah, no, absolutely amazing, mate.
No, thank you. Right, let's move on. We now are going to pretty much go back to the same usual running order. It's just not me at the end. Or maybe I'll put me at the end in again, just because, doubling up. We, of course, do have Mr. Reza Prime.
The god, oh my god, I'm getting excited now.
I actually painted something. Took me a long time to get some
Lovely.
energy to paint, and then I painted 1.5 models because one of them was kind of half done. So yeah.
Nice, mate. Very nice.
Talk us through it.
Love it.
What have we got?
These are 2 mortar crews for my Astra Militarum. The reason they're in blue cloaks, not red cloaks, is because the artillery back in the Napoleonic Wars, the artillery kind of companies wore blue instead of red. So I am doing that with my artillery type unit. They've all got head swaps. I've got some head swaps, and they're just just a kind of I don't know what else I did with it really. Some more just a lot of contrast. Leviathan blue is like my favorite shade of blue to paint with. It looks so good. But yeah, it just for me, I've been suffering a lot from hobby burnout, so just actually to put some paint on a model was kind of like an achievement for me. So,
Yeah, mate, definitely. They come out really nice.
Yeah, quite happy. It'd be cool to eventually get the army done and actually play with them on a table, because I think just having a load of like red coats lined up and a few little quads of blue and then like maybe a tank in the background would be quite cool and fun to do.
Yep. No, I love them. I love the head swaps. They're so good. Like especially they're the Anvil Industries heads, aren't they? On the left side.
Yeah.
And then
on
the other ones are the War Games Atlantic.
Yeah.
Just they've worked so well for your theme. Just really nice. What's your white you've done on the guys on the left for the trousers?
I carry white, and then I've just highlighted it a lot with white scar.
I thought you were just gonna say white. I was like, okay, Rich, thanks, mate.
it was white.
That's all white.
I think it's grey seer, because I just I follow Josh's rules of life. Everything's undercoat and grey seer pretty much, and then just apothecary white with white scar.
Yeah, lovely. Really nice, mate.
Yeah, and lots of black Templar over the boots and the.
Black Templar! What a beautiful paint that is.
It's like I spill that paint so much.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So expensive.
The sandbags, I kind of want to find a way of getting a lot more sandbags, but I can't find a really good place to buy sandbags.
Ooh, have you used Daz?
Daz
Is the air drying clay.
Washing powder.
DAZ. Daz.
Okay.
Is it Daz? I'm sure it's Daz. Now I've said it like for all these people to see. But yeah, it's and you can make little sandbags with it air drying clay.
Okay.
And it's going to be a lot cheaper as well.
There you go.
Thank you.
Top tip.
Thank you.
Top tip.
That's my 2 models.
See what more I've got.
Right, there we go. Are you ready for the next one, guys?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
We have Adam. Now, I have some prepared remarks here from Adam.
Oh, okay.
As we've mentioned, he's unfortunately not here today because he is busy saving the world. He unfortunately can't join us tonight whilst we're filming this, but he will be back with a vengeance next time, as we've already mentioned. But he's been very busy, as he always is, both with work, life, love, and hobby. And so he's got quite a few things to share with us today. So firstly, as you can see on the screen before you, we have the beginnings of his solar watch, Custodes. Custodes are quite a big theme these days. It's almost like getting a new codex really does bring out the Custodes players in all of us. But yeah, as you can see here, we have I believe that's the Valerian model. as a base.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is. Now you say it, that is the pose.
Oh, is that the
He's
Black
just done
Library one?
Yeah, he's just done a head
Yeah,
drop.
yeah, yeah.
That's a really
Nice.
cool book, by the way. Anyone who's not read the books with Valerian in it, read the books with Valerian in it. They are really good.
Because I was sat when he first sent them through. I was sat looking at it like, how did he do that with the Misericordia? I really want to learn that and know how he did that. That's really, really cool. And then I've literally just this second figured out that it was the Valerian model because of the laurel going around the head. But no, that's really, really cool. And of course we have Trajan Valoris.
Really clean.
You what? Sorry.
The white is so clean.
No, he's
Yeah.
done an excellent
Well
job on
done.
it. I really like his purple blades as well.
I was just about to say that. That's like it just goes so nicely.
Yeah.
Really, really smooth as well. And the bases, I love the bases.
Mm.
Great color choice. You know, I think it's always hard when you've got white models as well. Like obviously these guys are heavily white to get a base that really contrasts well with it. But I think that the white and kind of like the turquoise and the green, is that copper as well in there? Like a bronze.
Yeah.
I think it just merges really well. Like it's not kind of overpowering. It blends. It makes the model like as a whole model go really nicely.
Yeah. No, 100%. He's obviously, of course, got Trajan Valoris in his colours because Trajan Valoris does wear the gold of the Custodes, the traditional gold of the Custodes. But he's not shield host locked now, so you can take him wherever, whenever. So, you know, it's really, really cool. He also put in a little in his prepared remarks saying, I followed your tutorial on how to paint Trajan Valoris. I don't know where I would be without you. You are the love of my life. And oh, hang on, I shouldn't be reading that bit. Sorry. No, he does have some more, and so we'll just go on there. So as you can see before you, we have a Blade Champion, which came out tail end of 2022. That model is so cool, and they always showed off in the preview the, in my opinion, less cool looking version, the one holding the sword in two hands. They didn't show anywhere that model came with a variant where he's holding the two swords, and everyone I've seen has built it with the two swords.
Two swords is just better than one sword. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
100%. I really wanted to get one of these to convert for my for a Black Templars champion, like Emperor's champion.
Cool. Yeah.
But because it's just such a nice model, but again, the paint job on these is just so smooth. It really brings everything together.
The bases on the flying.
Yeah,
ones.
just
Adam loves those bases, and they
he just loves Flash Gordon, doesn't he?
Venatari, the Custodes Venatari, or Flash Gordon's Hawkman. I can't remember what they're actually called in it. But yeah, so yeah, there's the Venatari. He does have some more Custodes for us. So we have some Sagittarum as well.
Nice.
They look like they look like they're clearing house to house, aren't they?
Yeah. Really nice. So are these guys? For these ones, do you just get like the normal Custodian models and Forge World upgrades?
Yeah. So the Sagittarium kit is it's a head and the arms with the gun.
Yeah. Nice.
The bodies he's used there are the Custodian Wardens.
Okay.
So the ones that wear a skirt.
Nice. I think it's a great choice. The red just really breaks everything up for these guys.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And it's really, really good. Really, really nice.
Yeah.
I know that he's got a lot more Custodes stuff planned as well, so I'm excited to see.
What's he running? Apocalypse games?
Yeah. He's building towards 10,000 points of Custodes.
He's building the original 10,000 Custodes.
Yeah, which will come out at probably around about 1 million points. So everyone hit Adam up. Probably win every game with that. But
that should take down Bellicor.
Just about, maybe. Just. He's not very good.
Points.
He's not very good. Bellicor. He should be 95 points, as I've discussed many times. Once. His next slide is something slightly different. So we do have some Tyranids.
Oh, this is a bit of a mixer. Like really mixed up the pot here. Nice.
Yeah, no,
is that a Brood Lord? Is that a Brood Lord on the right?
Yes, it's a Brood Lord. It's not not a Patriarch. It's a Brood Lord. It's either a Brood Lord or a Patriarch. I'm not quite sure.
It's a Brood Lord.
I'm pretty certain it's a Brood Lord because it's on the oval base.
Yeah.
And the Patriarch is holding a helmet, but I don't know. Adam's quite good at his arm swapping and stuff like that. So we've got some brain bugs and we've got a broodlord. Let's just say it's broodlord. So this is the scheme that he has chosen. I really love it. The black and yellow and orange is just so striking.
Have they got a name yet, the High Fleet?
I don't think they do yet.
Oh.
Well, he might have chosen it. He's just not shared it yet.
High Fleet Banana.
High Fleet Bananarama.
It's very appealing.
Way.
Yes.
Oh, God.
And this is when I get cut off. Thank you guys. Lovely to see you all.
We'll just mute the boob right there. We go. So
mute the boob. It's going to be a game show at the end of it. Guys, yeah, Adam, I just that is really nice. Like really great color theme. Again, just great choice as well. I think the good thing with this is he hasn't just gone for a plain base of he's mixed it up with the tufts and the flowers as well.
Yeah.
And again, it just blends everything in nicely together. Because I think this one could have been, I think you could have made a mistake here by leaving the bases quite bare. The models would still look amazing, but I think it just ties everything so nicely.
No, I wholeheartedly agree. I obviously when I came over to his for fun and fluff, and he needed to do the basing, and I gave him a little bit of a hand of it. He was like, "I'm going for jungle bases because I think it'll work. Do you think it'll work?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, 100% work. It's a striking scheme. You want a striking base."
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's the mixture of flowers and all that kind of stuff. There's loads of stuff that goes into those bases, and I know because I helped him with some. But,
so basically, you're saying those are your bases, Josh?
No, I didn't touch these ones. But
no, Adam, truly, mate, well done, really lovely. And seeing your army at Fun and Fluff was amazing as well. Just such a lovely cut, just great to see on tabletop.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, he's alright.
Yeah. Do you want to give Adam the mark you've always wanted to give him, Rich, whilst he's not here?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
You know what? I really like this scheme. It's really nice, and where the orange meets the yellow, it just fits so well, and it really does give you kind of a vibe of like some aliens living in a jungle ready to eat your face.
Yeah. Very good color theory there, Adam. Very nice.
Yeah.
When he first showed me the army, I was like, "Oh, the temptation I've got right now to build a Katachan army just to counter these."
Oh, that.
Honestly, I really want Katachan to come out.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Rumors.
you have to do it.
I might do it.
And just put loads of Tyranid dead bodies on the bases.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems fair.
That's funny.
Right, shall we move on, gents?
Let's move on.
Awesome. So next up we have A to the 40k homeboy.
A to the 40k homeboy. I've followed most of the guys on here anyway on Instagram, and I've seen some of his stuff coming out, and it's just look at that. Black Templars. These guys are very close to my heart because Black Templars were my first love in the hobby, and I've just look at them. Speechless.
Yeah. So he says, "Word up, my homies. Happy 2022. Hot damn, I'm hyped for this tale as it feels like it's been forever since the last one. I'm super stoked to see what everyone has been up to. For my submission, we have some glorious Black Templars. The initiates that were missing from the last time have finally arrived, and they are led by the one and only El Jefe himself, the Emperor's champion. All my boys are deep in the thick of it and down to engage in some glorious melee combat. Scheme is the same as the previous lads, nice and dirty, only the Marshal and Redemptor lagging behind now." So he's got some more in a minute, but I'll read that in just a second. But yeah, I mean, man, you're doing such a great job of these. I really love this grubby Templar scheme.
Yeah, it's such a vibe that they've been running through the muck, slaying some Tyranids or whatever they're slaying.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said Tyranids. It just felt like it was the right thing to do.
Slaying Adam's nids.
Slaying Adam's nids, yeah. And they just look so, they look so grimy.
They just look so good.
Yeah.
And, great choice. 2 power fists on there as well. I think Templars are going to be something, some of the rules you can do with them already are fantastic. The Crusader squads are just, I think, so underutilized. They're going to be, just look at them. Absolutely love it. I think that's the only way to do Templars, to be honest. I think they have to be dirty and gritty, because they're all about just focusing on the fight. They're just devout warriors. Like it's just about the fight and crusading for the Emperor. Really amazing job, homeboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, really lovely, mate. Really, really lovely.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Homeboy.
This next slide that we've got here is the kind of alternate angles of the Emperor's Champion.
Yeah.
Look at that booty. Sorry, Josh.
Control yourself, sir.
It's getting steamy.
That's so nice.
I love the base. Again, the base. Like, oh my god, I feel like all your guys' basing is lovely. I was going to, pardon my French, but yeah, it was just like, it's amazing. Like, I really loved like the effort that's gone into the bases as well.
Yeah, you really get the vibe with the dust from
exactly.
the model.
And I'd really like to know, actually, homeboy, if is it just a dry brush you're using to do the dust effect, or is it like a pigment? Because I know people like they normally they don't use both. They have switched between either just pigment put on and then or just a dry brush. So it's really lovely effect as well.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. Really, really cool. He's always on point with his bases. I always hate him a little bit for it.
You love to hate him.
So, next bit he says, as a little palate cleanser from all that grime, I got stuck into Maester Aemon from the A Song of Ice and Fire Night's Watch box. He's a real simple sculpt which made him a joy to paint. I didn't go overboard with him as there's not a ton of detail, so I kept it real simple and leaned on bringing out some textures. Some good old trusty dry brushing was king, my dudes. He had a blast putting together the base, Valhalla Blizzard, some tufts, and a lovely winter flock. Nothing too crazy. I'm pleased with him, but please don't zoom in on the face. I'll show him to you now.
Zoom in on the face!
But we also have... so there he is. We also
that's a little bit of a cheeky Necromunda as well.
Yeah, so we also have an Org mech for my Vansar gang, if you remember those hivers from the early tales. Oh boy, do I remember those early hivers from the early tales. Same scheme, same grime and same plasma, only this time we have an additional red beamer to bring some pain. Who doesn't love shooting radiation at their foes, right? And after everything everything you need to get by in the Underhive, another day, more Cawdor to melt and more creds to bring in. This model is legit sat on my desk since the second Tales episode, and it feels great to have them finished. All that's left is to name them, so I'm open to ideas if you beautiful boys have any.
Beautiful boys.
Do we have any? I have my ideas, but they're all probably like, Steve and Gary. Yeah.
Obviously, it's meant to be Gary.
Gary the Org mech. I would recommend maybe just like sitting down with a couple of if you've got any codexes, just use some of those, like blend some of those naming tables together. The Custodes one is actually really good.
Well, we like to do that, don't we? We like to roll dice to find out like what our blood angels or Grey Knights names is.
We do like to do that. That's a fun game.
Mr. Boob is always great as well.
Mr. Boob is also very good for all of your Vansar. You've done a fantastic job on these, buddy. Yeah. Maester Aemon looks.
You're cracking. Just like, he's just like the grime expert. It's just quality.
His Necromunda bases blew me away last time. It's the build-up of the dirt in the crevices around the metal. It's just like, man, stop being so good. Like, I really dislike basing. Everybody knows this. And
Reach, brother.
And I wish that I could commit as much time and enjoy it as much as others do to do the same amount of effort on my bases. I've put a reasonable amount of effort into my bases, and I know that they complete the model, so I have to do it. But like, I know there's a stage
I like
beyond.
it because it's the easiest bit. So it's like the easiest bit to make your model look good. I say easiest bit, right? Because sometimes there's people who go amazing. Well, but probably generally it is the easiest. I'm going to take that. It is the easiest bit, and it's the easiest bit to do well. Like if you do it really well, you get the most reward from it, I think.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? I'm just chatting shit.
No, that makes...
sorry. I'm just chatting bad stuff.
I guess for me, it's just been I haven't really committed to doing the bases. Like I've always tried like quick hacks for basing. So like to sit down like to actually look at doing basing, that'd probably be my next thing. Like for me, I've just started to pre-base a lot of stuff. Already, then stick models on.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
You should work on the base more by doing that.
Yeah, but I'm done now. It's finished. Dry brush it. Done. Out the window. Not. I need it. I go back into the garden and get it once I chucked it out the window.
Well, one thing I have to say about this, Josh, is the a Song of Ice and Fire models. I've always been appreciating them from a distance, and they look really cool. And this model like really does it for me. It looks really nice.
Yeah,
wholeheartedly agree. I love the Maester's chain.
Yeah,
I love that it's
and his
in
face makes it look like it's a good face. He looks old and tired, and like he's struggling to walk through the snow.
yeah.
It's pretty good.
Even the stick is really good.
Yeah.
Like, it's just nicely detailed.
It's very, very nice. It's very, very good. He's got one
And
more
it's the same
slide.
height as the. Oh, okay.
So I'm going to read it out first because I'm really excited to show you these.
Oh, I'm excited to see him now.
Lastly, for the submission, another departure from my normal vibes. I painted up a unit of Kurnoth hunters. I've fallen head over heels for Sylvaneth models. They're so cool, and I want them all. Admittedly, I have no idea what I'm doing for AOS, so this will probably be a slow project that evolves over many moons. For the paint scheme, the bark is legit just wildwood over wraithbone with a Rakarth flesh dry brush, nothing else. If I could turn back time, I would have airbrushed the wildwood instead of using a hairy brush, because the amount of tiny wraithbone dots I kept discovering was a vibe I'd like to never experience again. Lol. I also couldn't shake the idea of having some lovely pink tones across the model, so learning from my previous mistake, I busted out the airbrush and got to spraying a tasty gradient. I then experimented with mixing some purples and pinks into metallics for the weapons, and overall I'm stoked on these. No idea if the scythes were the best option, but there was something amusing about trees fighting with scythes that drew me in. So for the basing, I absolutely entered big brain territory and laid down my woodland flock before gluing down my flower tufts. Gamer's grass, S tier. 10 out of 10 would not recommend doing that to a friend. Definitely tufts first next time. I've had a blast, absolute blast painting over the last month. I can't wait to see everyone else's minis, and I can't wait for the next tale. Long may this continue. I can't wait to show you these. Are you ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Right, here you go. Kurnoth Hunters, baby.
Yes.
God, that's
Lovely.
That's just outrageous.
That's so
Again,
nice.
Like, everyone's colour theory has just been on point. Like, it's something that people like. He's just absolutely smashed it. Like the contrasting colours between like the blend from the pink going into the browns into the woods, like then like it's just like pink working its way down into the browns through the woods, and again you like get in the bases, you get the pink tinges as well. It's amazing, just so much like lovely detail gone into these models.
And the sides look really cool.
Yeah,
They're like beautiful, but like vicious.
deadly.
Yeah.
I love
really.
it. I love it.
He smashed. I don't think there's much more to say on this model. Like,
Imagine
he's
being killed by
leave you
something that looks
speechless.
like this. It's like, oh, you're so pretty. Ah!
Yeah. To be fair, if I saw a tree walking towards me, I wouldn't say you're so pretty. I'd be like, oh my god, there's a tree.
Tree beard! That's what everybody's reaction would be.
Hug me, tree daddy.
Tree? I'm no tree.
Oh,
My terrible impersonation.
Yeah.
I'll let Josh do
Amazing job.
Thank you so much for sharing those with us.
I thought you was taking the compliment. Yes, thank you.
I take full responsibility for these. I did nothing to this. No, they're just brilliant. I love them.
Well done, homeboy.
Yeah, homeboy.
Well, Josh, give him a homeboy.
Homeboy.
I feel like next time it needs to be like introducing like A to the 40k homeboy.
I'll get an air horn.
Yes. Remix.
Yeah. No. I
Yeah,
love it.
he's just all of his stuff this month has been amazing. But for me, hands down, these ones are the favourite entry from you this week, mate, or this month. Sorry, these are epic.
You might eat those
He's
words.
giving away his favourite already.
No, from homeboy.
I was gonna say, because if we now go on to the next one, you go, these are my hands down favourite entries. Right? It was gonna be like, man, not everything can be your favourite. You know, we do this at the end. We always select unfairly select a favourite. Which, speaking of, we are now going to move on. I hope you are ready.
Maybe.
Who is it?
So next up it is Mr. Easter. It's Andrew Easter, otherwise known as Flashman Andy.
Oh, missed it. Okay.
Now what he has done is unfortunately, there's some stuff going on, and he's been very busy the last couple of weeks, so he hasn't been able to submit anything new. But he did take the time out to collect everything he did last year.
All right.
And sent it through. Brace yourselves, because oh boy, are you ready?
I think so. I'm a bit nervous.
Here we go. Boom.
Wow.
There's too much to look at.
Jesus.
It's alright, I've got some close-ups, right? But so...
There's just... Wow. Is that the whole year?
Yep, that was his...
I was going to say, please tell me it's a year, because if that's a month, then...
No, that wasn't last month. No. It was... So, this is... the big addition to the army... Well, I mean, this is the thing. He did do a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, but the big addition to the army since the last Tales is that all the tanks for the Bloody Rose and Dark Angels. He painted 7 tanks and the Storm Speeder. I have many more photos, but felt best not to overwhelm you, as you will end up spending 2 hours trying to cycle through an endless PowerPoint. Since last Tales, I also painted 30 Neophytes, 5 Retributors, 7 Characters, 3 Outriders, and 5 more Sacrosancts, and 2 Penitent Engines. Time to crack on with 2022. So, yes, here we go. This is everything that he's done. There is a lot of stuff here, and they've got some up
GSD,
closes.
Sisters, Silent King.
Yep.
Dark Angels?
AOS Orcs, Dark Angels. And
Yep.
some terrain, and an Astra Militarum Chimera, which I guess is for GSE.
Yes. So I'll show you the close-up. So here you go. So this is part 1.
Oh, and Necrons.
Sorry, guys, my face can get very big to the camera now, but...
So there it all is. Zarek
Nice.
looking impressive as hell.
Yeah.
Just...
Wow.
And is Flashman Andy in the UK? Like,
Yeah.
do we know?
Yeah,
Ah.
he is.
So is he going to bring all of this to Hipster Fest?
I might insist that he does.
Yeah, you've sent it all in now, mate. So you have to bring every single piece in.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's just, mate, just so nice.
I'll show you the next
I
one.
I love seeing armies like this. I love seeing like full pictures like of people's like full collection like this.
Family photos, they're the best. Here's the middle
Love
picture.
'em.
Up close. There you go. So there's Morven Val in the middle.
Morven Val.
Celestine.
Lovely job.
A lot
The
more.
girls.
I've got to say, do I follow Flashman Andy on Insta? Because I've got. Hopefully, he's got more pictures of these.
There's the Raven Wing in there as well. I'll show you the next one. So this is the other angle of it. So this is the far right angle.
Oh, Andrew Easter, is this the guy?
That's
Yes.
him. Yep.
Just give you a follow. Oh wow.
So there you go. That's everything's done. He did say that if he had the time, he would send over the crazy amount of terrain he's painted. Now, I nearly wept because there is so much terrain that he's painted, and I've got it all here. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's go for it.
I want you to imagine playing on a board that has all of this terrain on it. Because that's what I did, and I was like, oh, that would be so much fun. And also really hard, but really fun. So here we go.
Yeah.
So this is the first picture.
Oh my god.
Wow. Jesus.
This is picture 1.
How is he?
Picture 1 for terrain.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, holy Warhipster. That is just.
Oh, man.
That's epic. Do you know? I love what he's done here. He's used the Necromunda kits as well.
Mm.
Like I think Necromunda's stuff is so underutilized. Like he just looks amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's incredible. And there's some huge pieces in there as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm. No, wholeheartedly agree. The next picture, here you go. So there's the Fortress of Redemption. So it's a similar, some craters in there. Wall
Nice.
of Martyrs stuff is in there. Plasma generators. All of the kind of AdMech
And
stuff.
fair play. He's even done the little bits of scatter terrain as well.
Yep.
Mm.
I'll
Yeah, like craters and stuff.
show you the next one. So this is all the stuff that's just at the bottom of the picture. So we've got the Azurite ruins there, which I believe you followed my tutorial for.
You make tutorials, I never knew that.
I know. I
Should
know,
have said
right?
something.
And then there's all of the Vertigus set there with all the pipes and things.
This is like, oh my god, like, mate, I loved it. This is quality. Like, if I've always wanted to get terrain, like to have at home. Um, like, but I'd love it. This is what you want it to look like. This.
Yeah.
This is epic. Truly, mate. Flashman Andy, well done.
Playing on a board like that would be proper, like going street to street, building to building.
Yeah.
You know.
And this is the stuff I love, like really fluffy, like, just really fluffy games where you can just have a laugh with your mates. These are the boards you do it on.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. I'll show you the last picture because this is the kind of a wider angle shot of all of it, and you can really get the scope of how much has been done. So there you go.
Jesus.
It's like an overshot view of London.
Yeah.
There's the Thames.
Let's not just like a train station.
Get out of my pub.
Yeah, I can, man. To play on a board that is that clustered would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love
But you
it.
could fit it really nicely onto a normal size board.
Store all that.
Yeah.
I ain't got enough room to store anything in my room.
Obviously, he just left it on the floor.
The floor is the best place to store stuff.
Yes. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing. You are a credit to the hobby, sir. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
You bloody sexy beast.
No, thank you so much for sending that all through, Andy. Right, are you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Awesome. Right, so next up we have Jake Bennington with Death Guard. This is a new entry. So Jake is new to the Tale of Many Warhipsters. It's his first time. He says, "Hi Josh, my name is Jake. I very briefly dabbled in miniatures about 15 years ago, but it was mostly me assembling models and doing my best to avoid painting them. I would get in the habit of halfway painting a model, being unhappy with the results, stripping it and repeating ad nauseum. I think I was frustrated that the stuff I was painting wasn't turning out as well as I pictured it in my head. I got back into the hobby around November of last year and decided to be a lot more relaxed. My goal is to never strip anything and just roll with what happens. Very Bob Ross style of no mistakes, only happy accidents. This would let me A, actually finish some models so I could play the dang games, and B, give me far more experience and hopefully improve. Your Contrast Plus series has been a huge help in giving me confidence, tips and recipes to try. Thank you for putting them out there. You are very welcome, sir. I know this is a longer time frame than most people submit, but I wanted to show off everything I've done since November. I'm a slow painter, so it's probably less than some people do in 1 month, but you've got to start somewhere, right? Some of the pictures are a little unfocused. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to get the hang of photography and this DIY light box I've put together. Thanks again for being a positive influence on the hobby." Well, thank you very much for submitting them. And you've painted quite a lot, because I typically only do about 1 or 2 things, and you've done loads. And I know how much time it takes to paint all those poxwalkers, but man, they look good. Well, they look gross, but they look good, gross in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they all look kind of different, so they don't look like samey across a big board. They very grotesque and gruesome. And Death Guard are really good if you want to roll with the punches, kind of. Not that it looks like, but if you make a bit of a mistake, you can kind of get away with it being a bit like there's a sludge or something.
It's quite a forgiving paint job, isn't it?
Yeah, but like the way you've done it, you can't tell.
Yeah, not at all.
If you have.
Yeah, like I think what you said, Rich, how he's picked out, like, kind of, obviously at one point these were, citizens of the Imperium or whatever part of the world. Like, they are normal people, so they've got like quite individualistic like character features, and I think it's really nice, like what he's done.
I like I like how the units are marked out as well. I can very clearly tell that the right hand side is one lot, the left hand side is the other, with the orange and the red.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even though it's very coerced, you can tell. Yeah, I like the individuality of everything, which is really nice.
They're so grim, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, just like organs are spilling out and like weird hands and stuff.
They are very creepy.
Yeah.
Right,
well, if Death Guard aren't creepy, then something's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
True.
He's got a lot more actually.
I love the orange though. The orange is coming really nice. I think orange is a bit of a difficult colour sometimes as well.
Yeah, I find it really hard painting Gryph-hound orange.
Yeah, Gryph-hound orange is a slightly you have to really cake it on, whilst also trying to get it smooth. It is one of those. It's one of the few in the range.
That's Josh's technical term. Cake it on.
Yeah, you do. You have to use a lot more than you would like if you're trying to get a nice smooth coat of Leviathan blue, you don't have to use very much, right? But like if you're trying to get a nice smooth coat of Gryph-hound orange, you've got to use a lot for it to be really orange. But yeah, you've absolutely nailed it here. I'll show you the next bit because we've also got some Plague Marines.
Lovely.
And they are very clean in a dirty way. They look really good, man.
Really.
Yeah, Jake, you've done a lovely job here, mate.
It gives me a Megatron vibe, Jim, from the Transformers Armada, because his scheme and his first scheme was green and purple.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
just throw that out there. And that just gives me this sort of Megatron vibe.
I can see that.
It's really nice.
Yeah, I love the green. It's come out so well.
Mm.
And for your photography, mate, I don't know. I think you're doing a great job. Like really nice, sharp pictures. To be honest. So good for you, bud.
Yeah, no, they're cracking. They're absolutely cracking. I really love the bone helmets as well.
Mhm.
It's very reminiscent of the Pallid Hand Vectorum, which is really cool. I'll show you the next one as well because we've got some Death Shroud.
Oh, I love these models.
Yeah,
These models make me want to collect Death Guard.
These models make me scared.
These models make me use the toilet. Yeah. Really, really nice. I love what he's done on like the roped handle.
Oh yeah.
It's really like broke that scheme, which I think is nice. I think you always want something like that in your model. So it's not very all the same. Like it's really nice pick of colours to break up the scheme.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. It's really cracking. He's got even more.
Okay.
All right, mate. Now you're just showing off after 15 years.
So we've got some,
look at these.
Got some
What?
Spawn.
Are they?
They're out there. They're Spawn, my friend. So yeah,
That's
they're
just
very cool.
terrifying.
Yes, they are absolutely, truly terrifying.
That's the one on the left.
It's like Zoidberg.
They're very Death Guardy Spawn. I was fine with Chaos Spawn. It's very difficult to kind of capture the essence of the god.
Yeah.
Because the models themselves, at least I think these are the GW ones or their alternative ones. But like Spawn is always a slightly difficult one because you typically don't display any features of your chosen god, so it's all done through the paint job. So for example, like if you try to take Slaanesh Chaos Spawn, they don't look like Slaanesh models at all. They're very neutral, so it's all done through the paint job. But these definitely are like Nurgle Spawn, definitely. They look very, very cool. He does have more, believe it or not.
Got one then.
So there we go.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So
Really, really great yellow.
Yeah, these are his HQs.
Again, Demon Prince then.
I don't know what model that is. I think it is a Demon Prince, but I don't know where that's come from.
Very converted. I don't know where it's coming from, but its eyes are just terrifying.
The wings are really nice as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And like you look on the base, it's like green ooze. Like
Yeah,
where his hand is. That's quite cool.
I really like the tentacle wrapped around the handle of the scythe rather than it holding it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've been out of the hobby 15 years.
It's very,
Yeah,
very
Jake,
cool.
I really like these models how they've turned out, and if they aren't GW ones, then definitely let us know, buddy, because they are very nice.
Yeah. They're cool.
They're really nice. And then of course we have some plague-based crawlers.
Yeah, smashing job. Love this. Love
Points
how
reduction on them bad boys because they're not good.
They're not good.
No, they're really good. They're really cool models.
Do you know what? A lot of people are hating on Nurglings. I absolutely love them. Look
They're
at him
hilarious.
just sitting in the cannon over there. It's quality. Like again, so I just got to say the green, brilliant, lovely, come out really nice.
It's a really vibrant green, that one. I really like it. I really
And
like
I like the different tones of green as well that you're getting. It would be a Death Guard. Like if this was just a colour on something quite plain, you would automatically relate it to Death Guard, I'd say.
No, I would agree with that. Yeah,
It feels like they've just been like hate to use Josh's phrase in sludge.
Thank you. That's great. It's a cracking job. Well done, Jake. And welcome to the Tale of Many Warhipsters, and welcome back to the
Hello there.
Welcome to the crew.
Yes. Right, let us move on. Before we have another new entry.
Bum bum bum.
We have Dave Hall.
Oh mate.
Oh wow.
This
Coming
is
in
all
hot.
AOS. Josh,
Look at that
maintain
bell.
your excitement, okay? Stay in your seat. Don't move. This is AOS, so I'm sure you're very excited about this.
I am very excited about this. This is an Azerite ruined chapel. It's a very cool kit. You can't really find it anywhere unless it's on the web store. But it's a really nice piece of terrain, and I really like it. All of the AOS terrain I really, really like.
Yeah.
So this is Dave. He says, I've only recently discovered the Tale of Many Warhipsters, but it seems like a great way of the community enjoying and finding inspiration from each other's work, so I'd like to submit what I've done since the beginning of December. I'm not sure if there's any preferred format. Nope, you absolutely nailed it, buddy. So first up, this was this Azerite ruined chapel. This was the first scenery I've ever done, and I was quite pleased with the way it turned out.
Bravo, sir.
The first scenery you've ever done.
Wow. My first scenery did not turn out like that, I can tell you.
No, mine same. You've absolutely nailed it. The bell is awesome, and my favourite thing about this is the little tufts poking through the building. You can see around the little areas.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, great spot.
So
really nice.
Colour choice
Yeah,
is
really,
spot
really
on.
nice.
I love the bell.
The bell looks
Cool
great. It's amazing. It's an amazing piece. Well done.
That'd
It's
be fun to
so
play with.
clean as well. I think that it's really nice to see like ruins that aren't like completely messed up, if that makes sense. It's really nice. I think it changes the flavour when you see them really clean like this.
Yeah.
It automatically, I'm thinking like AOS, like kind of high fantasy. Really lovely, really great job there, mate.
Yeah, it's very good. Very, very, very good. I
Gotta
really
get
like
his
the
name out of all these terrain painters.
Yeah, I really like the Azerite stuff because it reminds me so much of Osgiliath from The Return of the King.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes, 100%. Yes, that is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no, I adore it. I adore it. He's got more because he's also got some models, and he's got everyone's favourite Age of Sigmar faction, the Lumineth Realm Lords. Here we are.
Everyone's favourite.
Nice.
I thought Dino Boys.
Dino Boys are very popular, but here we have the Lumineth.
No, these are lovely. These are
they're very pretty.
So he's got
these would make your favourite faction with his paint job 100%.
Yeah, no, wholeheartedly agree. There's a Blade Lord, a unit of Blade Lords, which is the one in the middle, and there is the Cenari something or other. I can't remember what it's called. I'm just scrambling now to get the notes up. It's an absolutely cracking scheme as well, because this is the box art scheme, but it's just so effective. I really like it. So here we go. So it's a Cenari Caligrave, this guy over here on the left, which is just really, really cool. And a Cenari Lawseeker, which is the one on the far right.
I'm familiar, mate. Yeah.
You're familiar with it, are you? Yeah. Good. I'm glad.
He's painted 6 of them.
6 of them. I
like my law.
So he said I started painting Lumineth back in May last year. I've previously done a fairly large Tyranids army and a few Harlequins, but this is my first Age of Sigmar army. I was completely blown away by the look of the new models when they came out, and I'm really enjoying painting them. Because next up he has a photo of the rest of the army that he entered into Armies on Parade at the local.
Oh, I can't wait for this. Yes.
Do it.
A really
Love
cool
Armies
photo.
on Parade.
Do it.
Do it now.
Do it. There it is.
The board as well.
That noise that you just
kangaroo.
made. That noise that you just made is why we do this.
Dave.
The kangaroos.
Can you step outside, mate, and just take a bow? Look at that.
I've always wanted to do an armies on parade.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, he is just absolutely not. You might please tell me you won. Like,
Oh.
this has got to be first
Didn't win.
place.
Who did win?
Yeah, exactly. Because this is epic.
The kangaroos are so cool.
Mm.
Very
It's
much
Age of
like-
Sigmar, so it would
Yeah.
win in my book.
Oh, cool. Of course it does, mate.
Because you can see just in the far right corner, there's a little 40k one, and I'm like, I'm not really interested. I'm too busy looking at this. This is amazing.
I didn't even spot it, Josh. To be honest, this just took me by. Just.
There's the Wardens, the Sentinels, the big bow. I can't remember what it's called. And there's a Sonari Cathalar there in the background. It's just it's lovely. It's a lovely, lovely shot.
Oh, you're talking about the Star Shard Ballista? Yeah, mate, I'm familiar. Yeah.
It's the
Yeah, I know them.
Connoisseur of those bad boys. Yeah.
Do you know what the ones in the front are called?
They are cool. Give me 1 minute.
You're just searching through your brain.
Yeah.
Those are Venari Dawn Riders on the far left.
The kangaroo. Where are the kangaroo guys? They're not on the website. The Venari somethings.
Good.
They are. They're the Venari. The Hurricane wind chargers.
Oh, that's amazing that you're able to pull that out of your brain there, Rich.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Dave, I've tried to follow you on Instagram. I don't know if this is you, but I know the Knights of Zen is following you, and I follow him. So hopefully this is you. You haven't posted anything yet, so I'm going to give you a follow, please. I'd love to see more of these pictures of your army on parade because this is just epic. I love how this has turned out.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely, lovely stuff. Really, really good work. I 100%. I'm very, 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 very happy to see a large Lumineth army. Not to play against it, but I'm very, very happy to see it.
Yeah.
Well, are they good to put? Why would you not want to play against it if you're Stormcast? You've got some big dragon boys, Josh.
I do have some big dragon boys, and they are very, very strong. Lumineth are also very, very strong.
Oh, cool.
Didn't you know that, Rich?
No, mate.
Sentinels.
I'm only a connoisseur.
You want 30 Sentinels, you want Teclis, you want the Shrine, you want all of it. It's just that's
You
how
want dinosaurs.
you want
To eat the
dinosaurs.
kangaroos.
Yeah. No, thank you very much, Dave. Welcome to the Tale of Many Warhipsters.
Yeah, and it's lovely to have you, mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
More of this, please.
So next up,
More boards, more parade boards.
we want more parade
Every
boards.
month a new parade board.
Good lord, we're getting more demanding by the month. All right, here we are. Then next up, Mr. Boob. Care to explain yourself?
What is this absolute nonsense? So, I think we spoke about this, Josh, actually. So my plan for Tale of Many Warhipsters was to have kind of the first leg to be my guard project, my homebrew lore project, which is the mighty Praetorian Trading Company. And then moving on to the second half, which I'll get to in the end, once we finish this bit. But yes, this is the PTC, the Praetorian Trading Company. Got this logo made up for them. And it's really something I've fallen in love with, this project. Really enjoy doing it. There's even thought that's gone into logo. So obviously it's influenced by the East India Trading Company.
Mm-hmm.
And at the top symbol is actually the symbol of rogue traders. And then the two bottom symbols is the symbol of the Imperial Navy.
Oh.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Shall I read out what you wrote to me? No, you're right here. You can read it out yourself. No, I'm joking.
Hello.
You did throw down the gauntlet to Adam, Rich, and I to
Oh yeah, I did actually.
for us
It's
to have
you.
a
You
game.
talking smack?
Yeah, I am. Bruv, listen. Bringing some drama to the 40k community. Yeah, so Praetorian Training Company. So from the last couple of tales, you've seen that I've had a very heavily kit bashed army from a lot of different kits. And last month, Adam, no, not Adam, Rich.
One of you.
Some person, you actually, I think you got ahead actually, and you took it from the pick the bits kit. So
Okay.
you won. So congratulations. There's no prize at all. apart from bragging rights on who spends more money on Warhammer.
To be honest, I probably cheated because you probably WhatsApped me exactly what you did, and I was just reading it.
Oh yeah. Shall we have a look to see what I've done? Because I can't remember.
Let's do it. Right. Well, okay, this is your first slide.
Oh yes, these.
Oh yeah, you showed me
Lads.
these are so cool.
Yeah, so this for me it sums up 40k 100%. Like, so these are going to be run as Borgrin. There's like 3 of them which are a melee choice, which would be either with the fist is going to be a brute shield, and then you've got like either another fist or a spanner or something that will be the maul, and then there's another 3 in here which is like the ranged option with the gauntlet, the grenade gauntlet. Basically the one with the plasma cannon is not a plasma cannon, as cool as that would be. And then there's a few different kits in here. I was really lucky to get these. They are actually the old Ogrin gang from Necromunda. That you can't actually get them anymore. It's just the 2 models that you can get. But yeah, really happy to have them. And the lore for these guys is they're the engineers. Like, they're in the not the engineers, but they work in the engine room, and they get dragged out of the engine room when there's a new land or a new world that they discover, and it's like heavily influenced with like big game. And these guys, they go out, and you've got the ones with the ranged to obviously take down anything from a distance, and then you've got the 3 close-up guys that will go and bring in the hunt. And then there's 2 like cyborg heads as well, and they're purposely put in there because in the lore in my head I'm thinking that like they would communicate. That's how this squad works, if that makes sense. So they can spread across to the other guys as well. But yeah, really enjoyed working on these guys. The only fault I've really put into basing is with these guys here with a few different bits of kit.
Well, it's, I just want to say it's a little unfair to equip your Ogrins with Infinity Gauntlets.
Wait, you can't do that.
That's true.
I'm just saying, like, Ogrins historically are a little slow.
Okay.
So there was a lot of unintended consequences, I think, if you give an Ogrin the Infinity Stones. If it might clap and suddenly everyone is, dust or whatever. No, they're really cool. I have no idea what any of these bits are.
Yeah, I've.
Oh no, hang on. The plasma cannon, is that from the Cataphron Breaches kit?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. 15 love to Josh.
The heads are from the Astra Militarum Vulgar and Oigram.
One of 2 of them. No, one of them is. One of them is
the middle. Well, the left middle ones.
Yeah.
Are the bases? Like you can get the pack with the brie.
No, not actually. These are just all bits of kit. We've got like some, like the shipping containers.
No, yeah.
So I've got shipping containers, cut them up,
Okay.
and then that's it really. And then there's like just the big gems, kind of thinking that they're on a gem world, and like finding loads of jewels that road traders would want to try and get even richer from. And then on the far right, the guy with the little shield, which is made out of a Valkyrie like landing foot.
I can see that now.
There's a Blood Bowl for the human nobility kit, or the Empire nobility Blood Bowl team. That you get like a little symbol with it. But it'd be really cool just because it's very Imperial. So I'll just like cut that up with some tweezers and that. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's
no
it.
chance of guessing any of that. You do very much get a vibe like they could be in the engine room with the bases. I take it the blue crystals, is that like the fuel?
Yeah, it could be fuel, could be like I said, any kind of gem.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that.
Do you know what I really like about your stuff?
Go on, mate.
Just thinking it then is like, whenever we get your submissions through, it feels like we're stepping into a universe of your creating.
Nice, and I'm glad you feel like that because it's definitely what happens.
Scary place.
Do you see? But you get what I mean. It's kind of like, you know, like there's like, it's probably a, you know, have you seen Mortal Engines, the Peter Jackson film?
Yep.
It's not, they don't look like that, but when I saw Mortal Engines, it's very much definitely a world that you are stepping into. Like, everything is of a certain stylistic choice, and whenever I see your stuff, I feel like I am stepping into your imagination, and it's really, really cool.
I'm glad. I'm very, very glad. I'm glad it's come across like that as well, because it's something I've genuinely enjoyed working on.
No, good. I'm glad. We'll see the rest of your stuff, shall we?
Yeah, go for it.
So this is the same unit, but from behind.
That booty shot.
Yeah. Which is just really cool. The scales, I know where that's from, but I can't remember where.
That is from the Cursed City.
That's
Cursed City.
That is from Dagenai Holdenstock.
That is the one.
But is that gun on the guy there? Is that a heavy bolter with a magazine for something else attached to it?
Yep, a heavy bolter, and then you know the autocannon.
Yeah.
Yep, that's them 2 bits on, and then the one with the scale on the back, like you've got the cannon and the harpoon.
Yeah.
So the harpoon is from the Cursed City guy, and then the cannon is actually a mortar tube.
That's really cool. It's really cool. I'm a huge fan. I'll show you the next bit because you've given us a family photo.
Oh yes.
There they are, in all their glory.
Oh yes, indeed. Yeah, just genuinely really enjoy working on these guys. They, like, everything's there, kind of with the lore. Every kind of house that is in the company has its own kind of speciality as well. So that's why every kit is a little bit different, because they specialise in their own theatre in their own way. And then you got like the 2 of the Cursed City guys. I got off of eBay because I thought like they had a really great road trader look. And then
Glorio Van Alton and can't remember the other one's name.
The dwarf.
Oh, Dagenai Holdenstock, of course.
That's the one.
And you've got Janus Jarek there as well at the front. Right?
Yep, that's the actual road trader from Blackstone Fortress. And then over to the left, you've got there's the Witch Hunters from AOS as well. What
are they called? The Vendenst?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure. But you got the guy on the left, and then in the back as a Vindicare assassin, Kit Bash is the female as well. And I kept the crossbow because I feel like
Galen
cool.
and Doralia Vendenst.
They are the ones. That is it. I feel like they come across really well. Like the crossbow, very stealthy. And you know the Eversaw, like the lore behind them is like sometimes they only get given one shot, like one bolt or one bullet to hit their target. And I thought like crossbows, it's a single shot, so it goes quite well as well.
Oh, yeah.
Famously, always in pain. The Eversaw.
Is it? Oh wait, am I thinking of Eversaw or Vindicare? Vindicare.
I was putting a terrible joke then.
I got the joke. Don't worry, Josh. I just like how serious Boob is taking his lore that he just didn't even acknowledge it.
Straight over the head.
Famously, always in pain. The Eversaw. It's like the town of perpetual hunger, none eaten.
Yeah, now I'm up with you. Now I got you. I'm on the track. I was in my own little world there, Josh. It's a very dangerous place up here.
I think you gave us another one, another family photo. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, this was with me with the shadow sword.
Yes.
It's a Bane Blade.
The Bane Blade. Yeah, just loved it. Loved the shadow sword kit. So cool.
Yeah.
And that's the nice thing with the PTC, the Praetorian Trading Company. It's like rogue traders. They can either be very on their own, or sometimes it's like it can be like they run mini empires.
Yeah.
And obviously this one is the whole lore. I've written quite a bit of lore about it. Is like the Vascal family. They're like the head of the Praetorian trading company, and there's many different houses, many different rogue traders underneath them, and they're attached on to the Praetorian Guard as well. So you
Why
can
they got the
really,
Baneblade.
yeah, exactly. So that you can expand into having like a tank company, and like I can really open up the lore to see where I want to go. I really open up the models as well and kind of expand wherever I want. But yeah, just really had fun working on this. Absolutely shocking on tabletop when I was at Fun and Fluff.
Shame you
But-
couldn't have brought the Beyblade to Fun and Fluff.
yeah, oh my god, yeah. I would have lost.
I would
but
have
at least
let you. If we'd
Yeah.
played, I'd have said, "Did you bring it? Because you can use it if you want. I'll eat
Yeah.
it."
Yeah, no, but yeah, really.
We'll have to get our Baneblades on the table together.
Yeah, because you
Beyblade!
was talking about doing it with Sandman as well, right? So yeah,
Oh,
it'd
the
be
three
a-
of you. The three of you should have a Beyblade off.
Yeah.
I think yours is designed to kill other Baneblades. Mine's
Yeah.
just got 1,000 guns on it.
to kill everything around the Baneblade.
Yeah.
So you gave us another slide.
Together they unstoppable. Oh, there's more.
This one.
Oh yeah, this is just a close up.
There's your close-up.
Of the HQs. Yeah, so as you can see, a bit more detail. I'm all about very like quick hacks. Anything to save me time, like working in healthcare and recently having a new Sisters of Battle. As she takes up a lot of time as well. So anything
Like,
that saves me time. I've got a daughter, Rich.
That's
That's me trying to be very, including my Warhammer community in my life. So yeah, the bases. I guess is why again trying to save time as well. I'm so quick with my bases. Primed and black, dry brush silver, and then with my the orange that you see on there, I normally use like grout and like poly filler.
Yeah.
I just add like paint and dyes to that, and then I throw like little bits of like sprue and bits and bobs in there to give some texture. But this is just to symbolise like they're on the loading dock, like the bay doors of a ship, like kind of overlooking it. So that's why I've sprinkled a little bit of that on.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And then you gave us Inquisitor Spoon.
Yes, Spoon. This one was for Adam, to be honest, because he gave him the name Spoon. Old knifey Spoony, and I thought I'd give him a little close up because he was one of the first models I'd done, one of the first characters for the PTC, and I think Inquisitors are going to come back really strong, just from like rumours flying around and that. And I'm glad I've got an Inquisitor ready to go. And it makes sense in the lore. Like if there's a rogue trader company going out into the vast expanse, you're gonna want some Inquisitors there or someone to make sure there's no heretical shit going on.
Take that note. So I need some Inquisitors on my guard company.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I think, and they've got some really cool things like they can do psychic powers. So
They can murder everyone on the planet.
Yeah, they can drop a few Lemonartis bombs.
That's a Reaver head.
That is a Reaver head. Yeah,
Nailed it.
That is a Reaver head.
I wouldn't guess anymore.
No, it's really cool. It's really, really cool stuff. Right, shall we move on? All right then. So, moving on. Mini Painter Meg.
Ooh.
So she doesn't have dragons this week, but what she does have is lots of lovely
I'm disappointed.
Stormcast.
Joking, this looks amazing already.
So she says, a few of us have made a hobby pledge to paint a 2,000 point army by February, and having already painted Karazai, I decided to do a Stormcast army. It's a very sensible decision. Karazai is 600 points, so it's only 1,400 left to go.
Smart.
This is a bit of a challenge to myself because I'm not very experienced when it comes to painting armour, but I figured Stormcast would give me a few bits that I could really enjoy painting in between the bits I'm not too skilled at. Also, they just look so cool. I've gone for Astral Templars as I like their lore and their rules, and have so far painted a Lord Imperatant with Gryph-hound, which I will show you in a moment. Loved painting the feathers and fur on these, and have painted 3 out of 5 of my Vanquishers. I've also made a start on the banner for my Azerite Signifier in my unit of Vindictors. I wanted this to look like a tapestry, and I'm pretty happy with how it's looking so far, although I think I might need to get a move on to get the rest of the army done in time. So there you go. The flag on the left is the Azerite Signifier.
Yeah,
it absolutely looks like a tapestry.
Mental. Like how much time and effort must have done to do the little, I don't even know, like threads almost.
Yeah, that's not in there, is it? The threads aren't actually textured in the model, are
No,
they?
it's smooth.
Wow.
You're just taking the mick now, Meg.
Wow. That is
Generally,
amazing.
If I could swear, I would be swearing. Which
Well,
I
it
can
usually
swear.
doesn't stop you, but yeah.
You're taking the piss, Meg.
No, the Astral Templar scheme is really cool as well.
Yeah, really-
Vanquisher's
really
models are so awesome.
The way that the guy at the front is holding that sword is like, I'm about to decapitate someone's head.
Oh yeah,
I'm
oh
gonna
yeah.
do it with a
It's
smile.
absolutely breathtaking. I love it. I'll show you the
Just-
Imperatant as well, because here it is.
Oh wow!
Yeah, look at that. Look at that Griffhound. She's
Yeah,
so
look
good
at
at natural textures. It's annoying.
Yeah.
The eagle
Yeah.
at the shoulder as well.
Mm.
Oh god,
That's so nice.
this does it for me.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm actually
Really nice.
feeling like gluing my Stormcast again. Like I'm getting a little bit of motivation, Meg. Meg, you're doing it.
You're doing it.
You're doing it. Oh,
It's cracking. It's
look at the
absolutely
Stormcast
cracking.
abs. You know, I'm kind of jealous.
The Stormcast abs.
So, yeah,
Their
these are
12
just-
pack or whatever it is they have.
So nice. I love that. Just really, really nice.
Mm. No, it's lovely. It's lovely.
You've
Lovely,
done the
lovely
armor
stuff.
really well. Whatever, you know what, just Meg, I'm going to tell you off. If I ever meet you in person, telling you off.
You're gonna tell her off. No, I'm really looking forward to seeing the whole army. I'm gonna be so I am one of those people who is gonna be painting a 2,000 point army by February. Mine consists mostly of dragons.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because I'm a filthy power gamer when it comes to Age
You
of
must have a
Sigmar.
lot of dragons by now.
I do. I have both the big ones, and I've painted 2 of the little ones. I've built 2 more of the little ones, and I've got 4 more little ones in boxes ready to be built and painted. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these Astral Templars in
Do
person.
you know what I love about the scheme is that the fact I can imagine if you're at an event and you're walking somewhere, you would spot these and they would look epic from about 20 feet away.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
the closer you get, it's like, oh yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
See,
This is-
I'm boring, and I just have these gold ones.
yeah, puh.
Yeah. Everyone
Yeah,
goes, oh, book
Oh,
scheme.
you've got Custodes Stormcast. Stormbridge.
People at Age of Sigmar events, I hope wouldn't say that, but yes. But yeah, no.
Yeah, amazing job, Meg. Well done. I've always loved your stuff. Honestly, just so phenomenal.
I'd love to see. I'm sorry, Meg, but these are amazing. But I'd also love to see a dinosaur army.
She started
Just
one,
think of ways-
remember? She's done the best one.
Yeah. She needs to start the rest of the army, man. Imagine that. Have that annual Stormcast army together. You don't even need anyone to play against.
I'm sure that is her plan.
I would love to see Meg paint a rogue trader. See out what she does on that, because I'm sure that what she can do with textures, she must.
anything.
Yeah, like-
anything.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'd like to
Just-
see Meg paint everything in the range.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of everything, please, Meg. If you could just knock that out over the next year, that'd be
Take away.
No,
Oh,
absolutely
that's
amazing.
amazing.
Moving on, we have Chris, who is also part of this 2,000 point army by February thing. But he's got 2 different things here, so
Oh.
I'll show you what he's got first. So here we are. Chris, a
Chonky
nerd
boys.
with Knights Excelsior. Now,
Oh, very, very Stormcast household.
oh yeah. So this month I've managed to complete things for 2 different forces. Stormcast Eternals Annihilators are something of a proof of concept that I'm very happy with, and Canaan's Reapers, which is the other thing he's got that we'll show you in a moment, were a tester for an army scene that I'm hoping to do as a speed paint exercise. Both sets of models have been painted in a similar way using contrast and an enamel wash. As Knights Excelsior, the Stormcast Eternals are clad in ivory plate, which is simply wraithbone that's then washed with the enamel wash. The gold, silver, blue and red are straight coats of paint, contrast on the non-metallic parts, and then everything is liberally daubed with the wash before removing it from the higher areas. Once this was dry, I went back in and added Nihilak Oxide to every rivet on the gold areas I could find. The basing is done to evoke a boggy feel, as I envision these warriors as having been in the field for a long time, trudging through the wetlands of Gur, hunting aurochs. Canaan's Reapers, which I'll show you in a moment, we'll just show that in a second once we go over to it. But yeah, these are the Knights Excelsior. They look absolutely cracking. They're breathtaking. I love
Yeah.
this kind of scuffed up, dirty Knights Excelsior. The Knights Excelsior are some of the scariest Stormcasts. They are brutal to a point. They brook no corruption whatsoever. If you live in a city of Sigmar and you say something about, have you ever heard of this thing called Chaos? And a Knight Excelsior lives in the same city as you and the rest of your family and your entire house will be burnt to the ground. They are overzealous as hell. And I believe it's the Knights Excelsior who fight in total silence.
Oh, wow. Mad.
I think it's them. It's them or it's the Celestial
communicate?
Vindicators.
By hand signals.
Yeah, it's basically just like they don't have battle cries and they don't shout "Protect Mount." I think it's them that just in total silence, and it's scary as
That's
hell.
probably that's more terrifying, especially
Yeah.
just being killed by an army of massive things that are amazingly skilled warriors who don't make a noise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely great.
really nice. Like this, they're so smooth as well.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Lovely job. Really
Brilliant.
good job.
You know me, I'm always here for it with Stormcast. The other thing he's got, as I said, is Canaan's Reapers. So here they are. So
They're cool.
these are Canaan's Reapers. They were also primed with Wraithbone before an all-over coat of skeleton horde on their bodies and armour in trim. Knees, elbows and toes are wildwood, and spines and the back of heads got a coat of snakebite leather. The armour is Shaiish purple with a Xerius purple glaze for smoothness, and the cloth is Gilliman flesh. Blades were done with a generous coat of Achillean green, and any green parts are Nighthaunt gloom. The back on Mr. Canaan is Black Templar over Shaiish purple, a Warhipster classic. Just like with the Stormcast Eternals, everything is given an all-over a coat of the enamel wash before removing it from the higher areas. I'm really pleased with how both of these have turned out, and I'm now hoping to paint an Ossiarch Bone Reapers army by February. I only need to paint 40 Mortek Guards, 3 Necropolis Stalkers, 2 Gothazar Harvesters, 2 Mortek Crawlers, a Mortizan Soul Mason, a Mortizan Soul Reaper, and a Mortizan Bone Shaper. Easy, right?
Lovely. I expect it by Monday.
Well, he's got to get it done in 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
So,
Just the scheme is really nice here.
It's like top banana.
Yeah.
Top bins,
Cool.
I believe, is what is the
Top bins.
saying.
Yeah.
It is top bins.
Top bins
I
indeed.
really like the blades. The blades really really pop.
Yeah, I mean, heavily going on with the Achillean green, you've got it balanced in such a way where you've almost got that shimmering, I hate to use the term non-metallic metal effect, but it is kind of a non-metallic metal effect
100%.
that's happening.
Yeah,
happening
definitely, 100%.
There. It speaks to the power of contrast paint.
Yeah, great job, amazing job, really nice. Just and it just draws your attention to the model as well, which is lovely. Like with the blades, it just like it catches your eye and then just makes you look at the detail of the rest of the model. Lovely job, mate.
Really
Really well done.
disturbing that the like cloaky bits are Gulliman flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put out. It's just disturbing.
it is a slightly disturbing, but it's a really lovely detail to add.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, wholeheartedly. Wonderful work. Thank you, Chris. Right, next up, we have Mr. Richard Gwatkin Gaming with some Death Guard. He's painted some Plague Marines for us today. We have 5 Plague Marines. There's 2 here on screen, but there's 3 more left to come. But yeah, we've seen his stuff before. It's really nice. I really like the scheme. Seeing these guys up close as well was really cool. Because we've seen a lot of kind of wide angle things, but like using rather than giving it a metallic trim and actually going for a different paler green, it's so effective, man. I really like that choice. It's really cool.
Yeah, really,
I'm
really
gonna
nice.
say Rich is also taking a piss because not only does his army look great, he's also an incredible player. So it's taking a piss as well, right?
Yeah.
I like the dag. Is it a dagger or a sword? Plague sword.
Yeah, the Plague Sword. Yeah.
Yeah, really nice. I love what done with the tips.
It reminds me of like the Nazgul sword when you get stabbed in the it's like all fucked up forever.
This is a Morgul
that's
blade.
Morgul
That's
blade,
the official GW terminology. Fucked up forever.
I just love when bone's done good.
20 minutes ago you went, I don't swear, and now
Yeah,
it
you said it doesn't stop me, so I've just gone. I've just gone for it.
I'm gonna have to get the beeper out for this
Oh,
one.
that'd be fun. Beep, beep. I'll behave again. I'll go back to normal.
Maybe
This
I'll
is
get a
rather
little...
delightful.
Yeah, no, these are cracking. And one of you said the bone. The bone is really nice.
Yeah,
I really
love
like
a
it.
good bone.
And the...
Do you know what I like on the bolter as well? The wood, like the wood grip on the front is really nice.
Oh yeah.
I really like that.
47 vibes.
And the blends on the
Yeah.
fleshy bits are really, really nice as well.
Yeah, just the really. Do you know what I like about this? It's very subtle. Like the small things, like the bolter and the flesh and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. My eyes are immediately drawn to so many details on these, which is a really good thing.
Yeah,
I'll show you the next 3. There we go. So there's the other 3.
lovely, really good, really nice.
Those lenses are top
That
draw.
one on the right.
Oh, the green ooze. Oh, my friend. Richard, not Reza Prime. Richard Quatkin. How dare you, sir?
Specifically, not Resident Prime.
No, this is a really
Yeah.
good
So
deal.
rude.
No, it's really nice.
Yeah, lovely. Again, just so nice.
They
Like,
have
and
killed
just
many an opponent.
I like the bits of like pop color that's in this as well. Like you've got the red ribbon, like the red like fabric on the back, or you got the oozing green on the other, or the purple on the shoulder. It's really nice. Really, just lovely idea.
The Death Guard models of like the helmets and stuff. They really add so much character. Like I've not really
Yeah.
in. They're all so different but so cohesive.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Good words there.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
Well done.
Thank you very much, Rich. Right. Moving on once more. Next up we have the Knight of Zen. Here he is.
Oh,
Nice.
So
library.
Simon once again with the desert lions. We have Happy New Year to you and my fellow Warhipsters. As you can imagine, with all the extra time for this entry, I've got quite a lot done. I've added to my desert lions with Chewie, a Primaris librarian who is no relation to Chewie, and Hellblaster Squad Pa. He's also added some variety to his painting desk, which I'll show you in just a moment. But these, again, you know how much of a fan of your scheme I am. They look great, and that librarian is cracking.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see all of these guys, all of like everything finished, big family photo, all of the kit. Like, love this job. Ever since this is probably the most like, just so excited to see all of this in person. Hopefully one day.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's one of those schemes that you can see ending up in the Space Marine Codex.
Yep, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Those
Yeah,
big
it reminds
ones.
like you got the Tomb Keepers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they've got their own like index in the code, index in like White Dwarf, like where they get their own bit of like devoted love.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, this is what this reminds me of. Like it definitely deserves that because it's just so nice.
No, it's great. I really like all of the psychic energy that's on the librarian and in the pipes, on the sword, on the eyes, all of it.
You can kind of like almost like the way he's done the blue. It's like the psych energy's also like radiating off the armor as well.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh man,
Yeah.
really cool stuff. As you said, he has added some variation to his painting desk this month. So here we have.
Oh wow.
I called him Santa Gotrek.
Love
Because,
Goku.
Oh yeah, because of the handle.
Yeah, well, he specifically said that he completed a festive version of Gotrek Gurnison in his Christmas outfit. And he's also done Rotigus. I really want to know how you did that, because that is a cracking job on Rotigus.
Yeah.
That is really good. Honestly, that
Some
skin
people
tone.
Some
spot
people say
on.
it's a rotten job, to be honest.
A rotten job. A Rotigus job. All the colour choices you've done there are absolutely spot on for Rotigus. It looks box art. I salute you, sir. I tip my hat to you. Everyone knows I'm a fan of box art. I always bring that box art, fresh stuff with me everywhere I go. And you've done an absolutely cracking job of that. Really big fan. Please do let me know how you did that, Rotigus, because I might nick it and do a video on it and pretend I came up with it. No, I'm joking. And of course, like, the Gotrek is he is very festive. I really like him, and the tattoo
I
work he's
love
done there is really great.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, wholeheartedly.
And how frustrating it is that those lines are so bloody neat on the handle.
Yeah,
Just so nicely done. I love Gotrek. Like, as soon as I listened to the audiobook, amazing. I listened to the audiobook and bought the model separately because I loved it. But yeah, he's just done a fantastic job on this.
Gotrek Gurnison.
Yeah.
Best model in Age of Sigmar right now. No, he's not. Not even close. Well, he's very good. He's got one more. So here we have Sons of the Gladius, his Stormcast, and Battlefield accessories. All of you know how the fastest way to my heart is to paint some Stormcast. I really love this green scheme, though. I think it looks absolutely cracking. And they're
nice.
so clean. And they look so Stormcast. It's great. I love it. More of this, please.
Rome Total War, they're always fun to use. Just random.
What?
Which one's the green ones? Scipii? No.
Yeah, the Scipii, because the blue ones are the Brutii.
And the red ones are the Julii. Yes.
You know, yeah. This has all gone over, Mr. Boob.
No, because you said Rome Total War. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, because you can use ballistas in Rome Total War.
Yeah, no, I got that now. Don't worry. I was like, Rich, are you okay? You know,
no,
there's not Stormcast in Rome.
If there was, though, it'd be a lot easier of a game.
Can you imagine?
Anyway, yeah, they're really good. They're really nice. Sorry, back on point.
Yeah.
Those accessories are great. The tank traps over there, they're so reminiscent of like 3rd edition 40k. I used to have loads of those little tank trap things that you got with various different scenery kits. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, the nostalgia levels are off the charts here.
They
really
gave
cool.
now to reference another video game. They give me Medal of Honor D-Day mission vibes.
Is that what we're doing now? We're going to reference every game we've ever played. Excellent, great.
Really nice, really nice.
Yeah,
Love the green. I just love the scheme overall.
Yeah,
a good green is so nice.
Yeah.
Agreed. He says, I'm now back to my Desert Lions working on a Gravis captain to lead them. I should be able to show you him next time. As ever, thanks to everyone for the kind encouragement and inspiration I've been following. It's been great following everyone's progress on Instagram. Here's to a great 2022 for all Warhipsters everywhere. I wholeheartedly agree. I'm saying that a lot tonight, but that's because I'm in very much wholehearted agreement with everyone. So, moving on. Next, we will have... say thank you to Simon, but also next up we have Chewie with the Knights of Maha.
Yes, just yes.
Now, sadly, Adam isn't here to help me with the pronunciation, so this is going to go terribly.
This is where I come in.
This is where you come in. This is what we need. So he says, Happy New Year all. The festive period seems like a distant memory now, but there is no rest for the Knights of Maha. As I mentioned last month, I am supplementing my Knights with reinforcements from the Imperium magazine, and issue 1, which was only $2.99, featured a Primaris Lieutenant. Here he is before you.
Nice.
We have the... God, right, okay, here we go. Meet Kern Fontaine. That bit's easy. Lieutenant of the 1st Company of the Knights of Maha. Kern is named for Cahern Mac Fintan, an Ulster warrior who aided our old friend Cuchulainn in a battle where he was badly injured. Cahern charged into battle to protect Cuchulainn, succeeding in rescuing him, but is severely wounded in the process. Afterwards, Cuchulainn sent for a doctor to aid Cahern, but the doctor told him his wounds were fatal. Cahern punched the doctor's brains out the back of his head and asked for a second opinion. 49 more doctors told him the same thing, and he killed all of them. Finally, the king's private doctor had Cahern sleep in a bath of bone marrow, then patched up his broken body using parts from a chariot, telling him he would survive, but only for 3 days. Satisfied with that, Cahern took his weapons and returned to the battle, where he killed men for a day and a night until he was surrounded and died fighting. There are certainly some grim dark elements to humanity's bloody history which would rival some 40k stories. That story from Ancient Ireland could easily find its place in some 40k lore. Yes, I completely agree, Joey. You've done a cracking job on him as well. He looks absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, amazing. Really nice.
You know me, Josh. I love Blade Guard, and this Blade Guard Lieutenant has hit me right in the good places.
That Raven freehanding on the I think it's Raven on the tilting shield on the heraldic plate is really really nice.
Yeah, lovely.
All of it looks like his painting from when it started to now. You can really see how good this is. And we were talking about how hard to do oranges earlier. Look at this. It's just yes. Just yes.
Lovely job with the transfer as well on the shoulder.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes. He does have another slide. He says, lastly, with the first issue of Imperium being so cheap, well, I just had to grab a few extra copies and make myself a cheap Blade Guard veteran squad, to go with my Blade Guard Ancient from last chapter. With a few spare Blade Guard arms and some butchery with a hobby knife, they kind of look different, just don't start comparing their bottom halves. There are still some finishing touches required on these guys, such as the banners on their shields, and some aspects of them I'm not altogether happy with, so I will likely revisit them later, but I don't want to fall into that trap of spending days making minor adjustments when I have so much more to paint. Already looking forward to next month. Peace, love, and a hint of envy towards you all, Steve. But these look great. You are absolutely spot on. They don't look like the same base model over and over again, at all.
No. And Chewie, you are a man of impeccable taste, because I've done the exact same thing with the Imperium magazine. Some cheap Blade Guard squads, 100%, and you've done an amazing job with this. Just to really, I wouldn't have thought that it's the same model at all. Really, really nice, mate. Amazing job.
Yeah, that's really good.
Rich, this is your area of expertise.
I love it. This is right up my street. Blade Guard, brilliant. You can't tell they look like the actual squad from the box.
Yeah.
There's all the poses you've got. You've got the guy with the sword pointing out, guy with the gun. It looks great. And it's just all together. A squad of Blade Guard, nothing
really
more terrifyingly glorious.
You do love a Blade Guard.
Yes, I do.
You want to be careful though, Chewie, because you will demand that you make 18 of them. So
yeah,
you've done it to me.
Of course he has.
I've got 15, so 15's a reasonable amount. So it's a minimum amount required, and also a reasonable amount.
I have 9, so I'm failing you. Right, thank you very much, Steve. Chewie, that's really, really great. No, it's just a cracking job. And I echo everything Rich said. Same thing you said about the Primaris Lieutenant, actually. That orange is just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's really, really great. Right, next up we have things that fall out of my head. Ross with his Knight Valiant. He says, hope all's well with you and yours. Time for some picture spam, as I managed to get 2 things done this time around. First up is the latest addition to the Knight family of Valiant, because everyone needs a giant stompy robot suit featuring a triple flamethrower the size of a family car and a harpoon launcher. Thought I'd try change and go with bronze coloured frame, which was both a joy and huge pain in the arse to paint, but hopefully the end result is worth it. As far as colours choices went, I wanted to use a neutral colour that I hadn't painted before to complement my current favourite yellow and 70s blue. Kept the base fairly simple, but with a few dots of colour to break it up. Definitely the largest model I've painted to date. Oh, and I've updated my basing method to include a felt underside to keep the base rim from chipping. So really, that is another top tip. That's a very good idea. I like it a lot. This is his Knight Valiant, and it looks amazing as always. Ross, you always do a cracking job on your knights, and this is no exception.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be epic on tabletop, especially with the progress of the other knights as well. God, it's going to look amazing.
Clean, the decals and everything makes it look so good.
Yeah, just so nice.
Really nice. I always love it when you see on the picture on the left, on the right hand shoulder, if it's facing towards us, denotes how many things it's killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little markings on it. I love that.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
It's really nice.
It's really, really nice. I got another picture of the knight, so here it is. So there's the basing scheme up front, up close. And yeah, the bronzing on that skeleton is just spot on. It really looks very nice. It makes the knight feel very ornate, which is really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lovely. Amazing job.
Such a good foot.
Such a good foot. Huh?
Yeah, look, it's just the way, like the colours and the way it's changed, and it goes into the bronze up the leg with the plating, the armour. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I like this model.
Just really, really lovely job. Like,
I love it. Love it.
it kind of gets to the point where you look at that model and you think it wasn't painted by hand. Like, it looks like it was. Like, it just doesn't look like it's been painted. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculously good.
Yeah.
It's like it's so amazing.
I love. Everyone knows I love Ross for doing knights, and he's absolutely killing it each time.
Yeah, amazing job, mate. Absolutely amazing.
Cool.
The other thing he's done.
Oh,
Gaslands 57 Chevy.
nice.
So he says, secondly, I managed to get my first Gaslands car converted up and painted. This guy was assembled from a die-cast 1/43 scale 57 Chevy with various tubes, brass rods, and plasticard details added. Paint job was fairly simple as it was my first time painting a vehicle for the Gaslands Refueled game, and I wasn't sure exactly which direction to go in. I'm still learning the game, but it seems like a fun post-apocalyptic racing combat game. I'm already converting my way through some more cars ready for next month. That's it for this one. Thanks for the continued inspiration, and I'll catch you next month.
Really cool. I've never even heard of this game.
Gaslands. Oh, it's really cool. It's like Mad Max meets racing games meets. It's really, really, really fun little game. Worth checking out.
Ross has been getting quite a lot of love as well on Instagram. I remember I've seen quite a few posts that he's put up about his Gasland stuff, and it does look really, really nice. I was just having a look there now. He's posted some more stuff since I last checked, and it's really, really lovely stuff.
He's done a battle bus and stuff like that, hasn't he?
Yeah.
No, it's really cool. It's worth researching, Rich. I think you would really enjoy Gaslands. It's a really fun game.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's really great. No, awesome work. Thank you so much, Ross. That's great stuff. Right. You ready to move on?
Yeah.
Are you both now looking up Gaslands?
I was looking at his battle bus.
Yeah, I was just looking at the battle bus as well. So, so nice.
All right, well, we'll move on because we've now got the Custodes. Hooray!
They're back.
Mez is back with some more Custodes. He says, I received a few more Custodes from the holiday, and with the new codex coming out, I rushed to get them done because I know if the new rules nerfed them hard, my motivation would wane. Good news, Ryan. You are now in the group of people who have a very, very, very strong codex.
Yes.
And if you play it right, I think you could win some tournaments with the Custodes Codex. All you need to do is add 5 to 10 Land Raiders. Now, add to that the difficulty of priming in the winter with no airbrush, and they aren't the best painted in the army, but they blend in well enough. Well, my friend, I say boo to you, sir, because these look amazing. Sagittarium Guard and a Galatus Dreadnought. This is the Galatus with the sword and shield.
I like to call it the Blade Guard Dreadnought.
The Blade Guard Dreadnought, yes.
Much more appropriate name, sir.
Yeah, no, it's really nice.
Lovely. Purple and gold, it's just perfect. Perfect colouring, especially for Custodes as well. Like, they're just lovely.
It's royalty, isn't it?
Yeah.
The depth on the cloaks is so nice. It makes it look so...
It's rich.
Yeah. Almost. I was going to say fluid, but I don't know if that's the right word. But yeah.
No,
Like you can really get the idea of it flowing in the wind and it being like catching on his leg, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. No, it's really cool. He has got a family photo as well, so I'll show you that. There it is.
Oh yeah.
Lovely.
So we've got the Venatari. He showed us Trajan, a bike captain. 2 Galatus and 1 Telemon, 3 Virtus Praetors, some Sagittarium Guard. Looks like 3
That's what, 2? That's got to be a 2,000 point army there.
That is a 2,000 point army there.
Yeah.
Pre-chapter approved. That's a 2,000 point
Oh,
army.
so now it's an 1,000-point army. Yeah.
Not quite that bad, but now it probably after chapter approved 2022, it's like a 1950 point army.
Well,
Actually, probably a bit more, probably a bit less. Who knows? We'll find out when chapter approved 2020 definitely 2021 comes out. But yeah, man, your Custodes look great. Like they said, purple and gold, fantastic combination. Really love it. No, it's really cool, man. Thank you. I look forward to seeing your 10,000 Custodes. Right.
New Warhipster challenge.
Next up, we have Vilka Era with some Space Wolves. He has two slides. He has a lot of Thunderwolf cavalry. He says, I know I said Stormcast month, but I unexpectedly got added into a crusade with a few gaming buddies, so I'm back on the wolf train. Got my hands on some second-hand Thunderwolf cavalry. I biostripped the lot and had to work. TWC are short boys, so I decided to make them cross the Rubicon. I used Reaver bodies as opposed to the normal Intercessor bodies you see done. I think they fit better, but that's just me. A bit of cutting and a bit of green stuff, not too hard a job. The brown wolves were my first attempt at contrast paints, and I have to say I'm a convert. Pretty happy with how they turned out. He's also got a squad of aggressors that I'll show you in a moment that he finished off 2 for the crusade. Bit of a busy month, so I'll keep this email short. As always, keep up the good work. Looking forward to seeing all the other entries, and thanks for the opportunity to show off my entries. You are very welcome, Vilka Era. Thank you very much for sharing them with us, Mick, because we really like your Space Wolves, and these look absolutely lovely stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
The conversion works great. I love the bodies. They fit really well. Make it feel like they have enough room to maneuver around on a
I love Space Wolves.
I would say the Reaver bodies, I would say, look better than the original. Just it's really streamlined. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. And they're painted beautifully.
Of course. That goes without saying.
The basic
really
scheme again.
Yeah. The way he's done the bases and models, like the wolf on the bottom left, it makes the base feel so alive and the wolf feels so alive.
Yeah.
So,
I like as well, you don't see it very often with Space Wolves, but they're not fighting on an ice planet. There's snow, and snow is there, but snow is used tastefully, as it were.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time, Space Wolves are, you see them all as based on ice, which is not a problem, of course, but it's always nice to see them out and about in the
a bit different,
in the galaxy.
They've gone to an autumn world now.
Yeah.
But just before it gets snowy.
Yeah. Yeah, or it's spring. Spring hath sprung, and it is the early frost as it slowly starts to recede. It's really, really nice. Like I said, he does have this squad of aggressors, which I'll show you now. So there they are.
Oh,
lovely.
This dude covered in skulls.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't know why I love it so much. I really like the fur, but I love the skulls one so much.
The skulls are all from the flesh he's burnt off.
Yeah.
Brutal.
It's pretty dark, but yeah. It's 40k. What am I talking about? No, I really like it. I love as well that you have gone for slightly darker Space Wolves because they do look a bit cooler than the pure powder baby blue Space Wolves of the modern 40k universe, and you've executed it beautifully. It looks really nice.
Furs have come out really well.
It feels really Space Wolfy, really Viking-y.
Yeah, lovely job, mate. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan, Mick, and I cannot wait to see all of your Space Wolves at the end of your crusade.
Well, your eyes are hurting. We're getting too close.
I'm sorry.
No, it's me being in awe of these bloody. I love how they've turned out. Just the furs and everything. It's just combined really well. Amazing job, mate.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right, next up we have Mikey's Wargaming, and he has brought us 3 Kronos, done for his Coven of the Hulking Flesh. Magnetize the spirit siphons on their backs because it's easier to swap out for future proof. if the upgrade becomes rubbish. Getting a good amount of models for my Drukhari now, soon to be starting an Azerayani army, methinks. I can't think why you might be doing that. Why you might be starting an Azerayani army, I have no idea. There's nothing to do with all of those beautiful new models that they've been previewing, I'm sure. But man, these look really, really cool. I say this every time, but your colour scheme is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really nice. When I did my first ever airbrush, I basically ended up accidentally copying him by doing that Pterodon turquoise over the top of Grace here. But man, these look really, really nice. Because you showed us a Talos last month, and the Kronos here is really cool.
They're just terrifying, aren't they? They're so weird.
They are
So
a bit scary. And they're very good on the tabletop.
Whoever came up, like, I would love to get inside. Well, I don't know if I would. The person came up with this model, and like the lore and the fluff around like what this thing is.
Yeah, that's not a mind I think you want to
Yeah, it's a bit
interrogate.
like, where did they go?
What place did you go to come up with that?
To come up with this monstrosity, which looks amazing.
And again, bases on this one, really like the skulls as well. Like really lovely. Like, I feel like he's got the right balance with like the model just having a stunning paint job and then like not overdoing the base too much.
Yeah,
but
it doesn't
still,
draw your eye
yeah,
away from the model.
Yeah, it's just really, really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
This is his. It's the same thing again. It's the all three of them together. But look at that. Just,
Epic.
You don't want to be on the receiving end of that. You really don't.
No. Take a las cannon to the face, please.
Several las cannons to the face. I think one isn't going to cut it.
Take one power railgun.
Is that a land raider I hear you speak about?
Yes. Now a land raider would be able to deal with it. If anything, the Kronos would be afraid of the land raider coming towards them, not the other way around.
Be strong.
Because the land raiders are the best model in 40k, and we need to make land raider meta happen.
You've got a land raider tutorial on your site.
I know. I'm going to do one though.
Yeah, you have to, because now you're talking.
I ordered one yesterday.
What faction are you going to paint as?
I don't know.
Black Templars of it.
Faction Land Raider, obviously.
Its own racing stripes on it.
Yeah.
I know this is nothing to do with Mikey's Wargaming, but
sorry.
you could do 9 Land Raiders. Because you've got the Land Raider Redeemer, and the Land Raider Crusader. You can take 9. As to whether or not you have the points to do it is another question. But
well, they're on 200 odd points now, a little bit more than 200 points.
Yeah, like 260, I think.
Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, you could do it with a captain. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Land Raiders. We're here to talk about Mikey's Wargaming, who is an absolutely breathtaking Drukhari player, painter, and I cannot wait to see his Azerayani as well. But yes, thank you very much. Coven of the Hulking Flesh. Can't wait to be terrified of that in person in a game, which I'm sure will happen at some point, Mikey. Right, are you ready to move on to our last entry?
Yeah, just one thing before we go on. The look at his face and the black, like, I don't know, it's like a visor type thing. Look how like the light reflects off it.
Yeah.
It really gets.
It makes them even more creepy.
Yeah. She just, you may move on. Sorry, apologies.
No. Please do point out any and all compliments that you can give to all of our Warhipsters. But we have our last Warhipster, and it is a new entry, a new Warhipster for the Warhipster fold. So
New challenger approaches. Wow.
North Wolf Studios. This is Chris Northrop. He says, I paint primarily with contrast paints, and I've been following your channel for a while now on Instagram and enjoyed your content. Here is a collection of some of my work. My method mainly consists of a black undercoat with white ink highlights, then plenty of contrast paints. He is on North Wolf Studios Instagram, so do go and give him a follow. I can see you feverishly trying to find him there, Mr. Boob. But
yep.
I thought these were the Dwarf Giants. Please do correct me if I'm wrong, but it is a Blood Bowl team. I'm pretty certain.
There he is. Give you a little follow there.
There you go. Doing it live. These are really, really nice. This is such a clean paint job. I love it.
Yeah, they're really cool. What's that one on the back? Look at that.
I know.
It's like a gargant, isn't it?
It's just so cool. Like Adam was talking about how great Blood Bowl is, and I'm like reasonably interested because it feels like rugby, but
yeah, it has elements of that. It's close to American football because you've got forward passes.
Yeah, true.
That's how good Rich was at rugby.
But yeah, I did, because I looked at them and I looked at them and I looked at them and I was like, they look like dwarf giants, but they're not the dwarf giants. I'm not sure, so you have to let me know, Chris, what they actually are called. But his other team that he showed us.
Oh, okay.
Is
the guys,
the Imperial Nobility, the Bogenhafen Barons, and they're really
so cool. The feathers. Oh yeah.
And there's the Ogre star player there as well.
Yeah, the kits, the little like the trousers and the. Oh yeah, I really
lovely
like
kits. Yeah, really, he's done such a smash.
Oh, that's the bloke with the ball at the back. Oh, there's the other guy with the ball there. That's so cool.
I love the feathers. Like the blend is so nice, and just the pick of colours for these guys is amazing. Really, really love it.
Yeah. Oh.
And you know, I've noticed it's just like the grass. It actually goes up around the feet, which is
hard
just
to do.
Yeah, it's such a small detail.
And the grass isn't all the same colour. It gives you like proper live grass with some of its brighter, darker bits. It's really nice.
You're making me want to paint the Blood Bowl team.
We should do it and learn to play it live.
Shall I? Okay, I'll do it.
I'll do it as well.
All right, we'll do it together. No, this is really great. He has one more Blood Bowl miniature.
Okay.
This is the Blood Bowl Troll.
Nice.
Say that for the last 6 times.
Blood Bowl Troll. No, I can't do it.
Every time I've read it in my head, it always comes out as Blood Bowl. Blood Bowl Troll. Yeah, it's nice. Star player again for the. Well, I think anyone can take the star players, but kind of like mercenaries. I don't know enough about it though, so I'm sure people will correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, no, it's a cracking job. Again, when I was looking up what the models are, like this is about as close to box art as I've seen for this model, which is really, really good.
Yeah,
lovely, really nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a hilariously, gruesomely awesome.
Yeah. And he's got one more picture. Here it is. He has some gut rippers.
Way.
Nice.
A lot of Sigmar this month, which I'm very, very pleased about. And I'm always a fan of the gut rippers. And these look so lifelike in the skin. Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah, just such great detail he's got in there.
Yeah.
Just really lovely. Really, so nice.
Yeah. That's great.
Little eyes and shields. I always like those. They're so cool.
They're such a lovely range. I keep meaning I need to buy 20 more so I can actually field a Cruel Boys army. I've made a note of it several times and then just completely ignored the note. But yeah, no, man, these look awesome. These look really, really cool. Right, thank you very much, Chris. That was our final entry. Normally it would be me going last, but I went first this time. So we'll resume service next month, I'm sure, of me going last, where we can, but or maybe not. Who knows? Tell me if you like the new format. But what we're going to do is we're going to pause right there, and we'll come right back for the roundup in just a second. Well, gentlemen. A Tale of Many Warhipsters, Chapter 6, in the bag. How was that one for both of you?
Brilliant.
I thought, for my first time, you was all very gentle, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. Honestly, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself, gents. And why are you all so good at painting? Oh god, I know you're going to ask me to pick my favourite as well.
I am going to ask you to pick your favourite. I won't make you do it just yet.
yeah,
You went,
Rich
you
can
went out
go
the doors
first.
early.
Like, oh my god, there's so many to choose from. Just like the smallest details as well. Like, I can remember them. Like, just oh god,
Yeah.
I'm done.
No. Well, it is one of my favourite things that we do every month. Yeah, the filming of it is so much fun. Watching
Yeah.
stuff come through, but as you know, I selfishly get a lot of enjoyment out of revealing pictures to Adam and Rich and yourself now, just to see you both, all three of you, just go oh.
And it's not
Yeah.
just pictures and models he reveals.
That's why I'm behind the curtain, guys.
Don't reveal the secrets, okay? No one needs to know how I convince you to do this. Now, I am going to ask you to reveal your favourites, and I'm going to start with Rich.
Oh, okay. So, earlier in my statement, I said, am I going to feel reinvigorated for the hobby? And there are a few models that have done that for me. Well, all of them have done it for me, but a few in particular that stand out. So, one, the Blood Bowl team. I'm feeling a Blood Bowl team now. Two, Meg Stormcast have really hit me in the feels. I'm really excited to do some Stormcast. But my favourite, no one will be surprised by this, are the Blade Guard. Chewie's Blade Guard.
How did we not see that one coming?
With his models, they were really nice. Whatever chapter we started off with, but every single chapter, you can see his painting skills come on and on and on. And the orange was really nice to begin with. How he got it to pop, and it's such a hard color, I find. And then now it's just like he's just perfection. He's nailed it, and it's so nice to see that journey. And it looks brilliant. And Blade Guard, I mean, come on, Blade Guard.
Blade
So,
Guard.
well done, mate. That you're my favorite.
I'm surprised that when we do this, that you don't. Your feedback for every model isn't either it's Blade Guard or B, it's not Blade Guard.
Maybe I should start doing that.
Yeah, that's a great choice. Blood Bowl.
The
All
Blade
right,
Guard Dreadnought did come close, I have to say, the Custodes. I love that purple, but...
No. Oh, well, I'm excited to see what Blood Bowl team you do then. Maybe I will. Maybe I've got a Dwarf Giants team somewhere in here. Maybe I'll paint that with you.
Ooh.
Maybe I will. Mr. Boob, who was your favourite?
This is a very hard question. Like, the one thing that's definitely sticks out for me is Meg's flag. Like, the detail just in the flag alone is fully embedded. Like, that's amazing. I can't... crazy. The Adam's Custodes as well. I really like them. Really like the blades on them. The purple blades was really clean.
He's not allowed to be your favourite.
Oh god, I can't. Well, yeah, sorry, that's me picking myself because I'm Adam, right?
Yeah, you're Adam today.
So you could pick. Technically, you could pick Mr. Boob.
yeah. This guy is massive, fantastic. Oh god, I don't know. This honestly, I cannot pick because it's just been absolutely fantastic from everyone. Like, I can't pick. I can't.
All right, well, shall I do mine? I'm going to get in there before you nick it. Kurnoth Hunters. They were my favourite. A to the 40k homeboy with his Kurnoth Hunters.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I could see your brain wheels working to the point of where you were about to remember the Kurnoth Hunters and go, they were my favourite. No, I'm going to get in there first because I really loved those Kurnoth Hunters. It's a great job on those, Alex, man. They are seriously good. I cannot wait to see you do a whole forest of Sylvaneth because that has got me super excited.
I think the one it's got to take it. Then it's really hard because there's so many. Like, it's amazing. It's got to be the board, the battle. Lumineth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave.
Lumineth.
Dave Hall.
Yeah, Dave. Just an amazing job.
No,
just
great
from
choice.
so hard though. Honestly, guys, like every single thing that we went through tonight has been
That's a really good shout, actually.
Yeah, it's just so hard.
Now you know how evil it is of me to always expect Rich and Adam to pick a favourite as well.
Yeah.
It's hard, isn't it? Because everything is so good.
Hard, so difficult.
The quality is outstanding.
Next month, guys, can some people just put in something a little bit, like,
mess.
So we can clearly.
That's why I usually go first, get the mess stuff out of the way, so everybody else afterwards can.
That is not true, and you know it.
I definitely hope that you've picked up your hobby game again, Rich, because there's definitely a lot of inspiration.
The body.
We're doing it live. I might buy some more.
And I also bought a kill team bots of veteran guardsmen just because.
Nice.
The Kriegers, right?
Yes, they're going to be joining the Praetorian Trading Company.
But no more models this year. I'm can only buy models once I've got rid of my backlog of plastic, which you can see behind me is the Black Templar box, Dominion, and Crondis, and a bunch of other stuff. So
yeah,
Crondis, eh? I'm actually going to be doing a. I think you were talking about it, but I'm actually going to be painting my Knight Draconis as a black dragon, so that might help you out.
I'll wait then, because I'll paint my one when you.
I'm thinking of doing like black dragon scales on the outside, and then on the inside, like the soft belly and the wings, making that like a really, really deep red.
Nice. Oh. Yeah.
Yes. I'm so glad that we've got your hobby. We got your hobby mojo burning again.
Yeah.
You cannot escape it, Richard.
My bank account for a time was like, oh, this is nice.
And if you get that Blood Bowl team done, I'll get mine done, and I can get you down over here for a couple of games of Blood Bowl. So, favourites, we've done. We now have to do the all-important, when is the next chapter due? The next deadline. Well, you'll be pleased to hear, everybody, that it is not as long a wait for this one. This one is back to our normal service. The deadline for this is the week commencing, and again, as per usual, I will flash it up on the screen now. The week commencing the 21st of February.
Ooh.
Yes. So between the 21st and the 27th of February will be when you need to get your pictures and submissions in for Chapter 7. We are over the halfway mark now. There are 5 months.
The second leg.
Yeah, we're on to the second leg of the competition. There are 5 chapters left, and I am very excited to see where this is going. And, well, anyone have any final thoughts?
So it's not the 31st of Feb.
It's not the 31st of Feb. Did I say 31st? No.
No.
He's really confused there.
I was like, well, that's entirely within my remit to normally do that. We're going to do it on the 31st of February. That's not a date that exists, Josh. So you'll be able to submit it anytime, because that time does not exist.
Got him!
21st. Week commencing 21st of February. Don't know why I'm gesticulating with the dry brush. Yes, week commencing the 21st. I guess all that is left for me to say, all that I want to say is happy 2022, everyone. Yes. And thank you so much for all your submissions and hard work over the festive period. I know that it is a time for family, a time for love, and a time for being very busy. So not always everyone has enough hobby time, but to have committed so much time for the Tale of Many Warhipsters is very, very awesome. And the quality continues to astound. And I also want to say a big thank you to you, Mr. Boob, for stepping in for Adam, who unfortunately, as we said, cannot be here tonight or this time because this is pre-recorded. It's not live. But yeah, no. So yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight, buddy.
Shh, Adam, be quiet. I mean, what? Sorry. No, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure being on. Very, very enjoyable. And always lovely to hang out with you guys anyway.
Yeah, pleasure, mate. Thank you.
Very kind of you. And thank you, Rich, for taking part.
Oh, yeah. Rich.
You powered through your burnout and now you're revved up.
Vroom.
You're rezzed up.
You're revved. Some might say he's been resurrected.
Yeah, I get that a lot when I play video games, and then people are like, "Why aren't you resurrecting me?" And I'm like, "Why would I resurrect you? Your name's Reza." And I'm like, "No, go away."
Prove it.
But you get it.
Sorry, I'm digressing again. I get it. No, I get it.
You do get it though, right? Like, because
You get the joke, not like me earlier. Would you ever sort of think?
I get the joke, guys. Anyway, so everybody else is just there like.
These guys need to shut up now.
If you've watched to this part, then well done.
Yeah.
There's no prize, but well done.
Congratulations. So it's a big thank you from me for watching. Thank you so much to all who have taken part. And if you wish to take part, do just email your submission for the month to therealwarhipster@gmail.com with a little bit of text and a little bit about who you are to let me know so I can, write it down and we can celebrate all your stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We will see you all next month for the Tale of Many Warhipsters Chapter 7. I've been the Warhipster. They've been Reza Prime and Mr. Biltongboob. And you can find them both on Instagram if you just search their names. Like that. Right? I got that right? Yeah, great. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm so professional, and then I questioned myself. We will see you all next time. Happy wargaming. I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, you love the channel, and you want to support me further like these legends and bosses on the screen before you, you can do so. Head to patreon.com/warhipster or head to ko-fi.com/warhipster. Alternatively, you can now become a YouTube channel member by heading to the channel page and clicking on the join button just here, just like these absolute bosses have done. And if you just want to shoot me a little thanks, just because you really love this video, you can click on the thanks button just below this video. Don't forget to share it, like it, comment on it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And to make sure you stay up to date, don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one. Happy wargaming.